Hi everybody, Jeff Williams here from Action Coach with another business tip to help you to get the most from your business to ensure you succeed. I'm going to ask you to subscribe to this channel and share this video only if you get value from this and if it makes more profit from you, which is what we're talking about here. So today we're talking about management and how to get the best from your team. Now, how many of you have ever been trained in management? Well, I don't expect to see many hands go up because not many business owners are ever trained in management. We have an idea, we go out, we start our business and we grow our business and we start to recruit people, but we've never been trained in how to manage people and how to get the best from them. And oftentimes I hear business owners say, look, the biggest frustration in business after cash is actually managing people. They often use the word nightmare with people because they're not getting the results that they want from the people within their business. And it's because they haven't been trained. So I have two tools that are going to help you today to learn how to manage your people the best. And managing your people is really, really important because the people in your business, they're the ones that will run your business. They're the ones that are delivering service to your customers. If they get it right and they get it right first time, you're going to make profit. You're going to make more profit in your business. If they get it wrong, well, it diminishes, it reduces the amount of profit. We have to go back and do the job again. Maybe we've upset the customer. They won't do business with us again, or they may not even buy from us in the first instance because the way our team has answered the phone, for example, the way in which they've dealt with the inquiry. So management is really important. So here are the two tools that I'm going to show you. If you're ready, make a note of these two things that you need to have in your business. You need to have a lion and a frog. A lion and a frog are going to help you to run your business. Okay, so those are two simple things that you need in your business to help you to become more profitable. Now, you're probably thinking, what's he going about? Is he off his head yesterday? What's he talking about? No, I'm not. I'm talking about two really simple management tools that are going to help you to plan to make more profit in your business. And let me explain what they are. The Lion is basically a weekly meeting format for you and your team. Okay, so most business owners I speak to don't have regular weekly meetings with their team. They'll often have meetings with one or two individuals in the business, but not with their whole team. Perhaps not quite sure how to run that meeting. Well, this is how to run your meeting. This is your agenda, okay? It's a weekly meeting you're going to have with the whole of the team. And what we're going to talk about are these four things here. What happened last week? That's the L in the Lion. What issues did you face in the business? That's a really important element because that'll help you to understand how you can perhaps train your people better, help them to develop, deal with issues with your customers. What opportunities did they see in the business that perhaps you could capture that we're not dealing with? And what's going to happen next week? What's going to happen during the next week of business? So a really simple agenda for you that's going to help you. Now, why is it important to have a weekly meeting with your team? Well, the weekly meeting is a really important key in helping you to plan your business. And what you're planning in your business is you're planning how to make a profit each month. Now, most business owners actually look back at how much profit did they make last month. What I'm going to suggest you do is plan how much profit you're going to make this month. Does that make sense? So let's make a plan as to how much profit we're going to make. Now, that plan being executed is determined by how much work we get done during the month, how much work our team get done during the month, how much is invoiced out to our customers, and how much it cost us to do it, how efficient we did it. And that's going to become much more efficient. We're going to be on target to hit our profit target if we're managing our team. And each week, everyone knows what it is that they should or shouldn't be doing. Okay, so the way we ensure that everyone knows what they should or shouldn't be doing, the way that we make sure that everybody improves on what they did last week, what's being carried over from last week into this week, the way that we make sure that we're taking advantage of all the opportunities out there, maybe to make more profit by selling more to our customers, is by having a weekly meeting. So what you're going to talk about very simply is what happened last week, team. Okay. Did you come across any issues, anything we can improve to make sure we're more efficient in the future? Any opportunities, perhaps maybe we could sell more to that existing customer or to future customers? And what's happening next week? What's happening in the next week? What's happening, this week? What's in your diary? What are you planning to do? What do you plan to get achieved? What help do you need to get that done? Any particular training you need for that? Great. It's a quick meeting. We're not talking hours here, okay? We're talking 15, 20 minutes or so, really focused. And you're going to prepare for it beforehand because you know the N in terms of what they should be doing in the next week in the business. So that's your Lion. That's the first tool for you. The second tool that you want to employ is the frog. And the frog is a tool which ensures that every day in that week, your team are going to be incredibly productive. Okay, so it comes from a book called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And what Brian Tracy talks about in the book is getting the nastiest, slimiest job that you don't want to do out of the way. Imagine swallowing a live, slimy frog. Ugh. That's the thing, actually, that you or your team members actually know they should be doing tomorrow, but they don't really want to do. So let's talk about the frog. What we get our team members to do is, before the end of each day, you must give them time in their diary to sit down for 15 minutes or so and plan tomorrow's work. Okay, so ensure that you give them that time. This is going to raise your productivity, actually, of your team members by around about 33%. Okay, because before they turn up tomorrow morning, they know exactly what it is they've got to do tomorrow, and they've identified the frog, the nastiest thing, the thing that they really don't want to do. Okay, but needs to be done. Okay, needs to be overcome. It could be a phone call to a customer. It could be something as simple as cleaning out my van, organizing my calendar for the next day. They work out what that frog is, and they plan. They actually write down in detail exactly. Let me just pull out a schedule here. They write down in detail, hour by hour, what's going to happen tomorrow. They're really clear on what the key tasks are for the next day for them as an individual. This is the simplest management tool because it's a self-management tool, and it's the best planning tool as well. You see, what happens is we might say, I want this to happen in the course of the next year in my business. That's an annual plan. We then break that back down to maybe every quarter, a 90-day plan. We break it down to every month. What's got to happen this month? I've just talked to you about setting a budget for the month, a profit target for the month. And then we're having our weekly meeting, our lion meeting, which is saying what's going to happen in the business each week. The very best plan is actually a daily plan. So we get our team to write a daily plan, write their frog list for tomorrow, sit down, give them time, 10, 15 minutes in their day. At the end of the day, they say, right, before we finish, these last 15 minutes are planning tomorrow. Right at the top of it, the big frog, the big slimy frog, the worst thing that's got to be done tomorrow. So they get that out of the way first thing, and they've got a plan for the whole of the day. So we have two tools that we're going to use in our business for management. All you need is a lion and a frog. That's all you need in your business, a lion and a frog. You get those right, and your team will be planning for each and every single day. You'll be in control of the week. You'll then be in control of the month. You'll be then in control of the year. You got a profit target for the month, which you're going to start hitting because your team are organized. Then we have a profit target for the year, don't we? So what I'd like to know from you is, when are you going to start doing this? When are you going to start applying, running a weekly meeting with your team? And when you're going to get your team to have some time in the day, at the end of the day, to plan the next day. And I'd love to know what benefits you got from this. So as I said at the beginning, if you've got benefit from this, you think you profited from this video, I can ask you please to like it, to comment, actually just comment. You just put in the comments below live if you watched it live, put the comments below replay if you've watched it on replay, and any other comments you've got in terms of how you're going to apply this and when you're going to apply this in your business. It's Jeff Williams from Action Coach. Being in business should give you more life, and it's going to give you more life if you've got a better plan. Thanks for joining us today. I'll see you on our next video.